What I had witnessed in Tisovec, Slovakia, during this last trip was to me nothing short of a miracle. I learned so much over there. Um, we as human beings, I believe it's our nature to build up certain walls, certain foresight and stereotypes of other people that we have never met. And going over to Tisabek, I really didn't have any idea uh, what to expect outside of what people had told me. But I knew people in Slovakia were human, to every bit as much as people in the United States or Australia. Um, but it touched me deeply what I had witnessed over there. Um, and so basically, one of the purposes of this video is to reinstate um, my deep belief that it's important for educators, especially now in this modern age, to connect across seas, to connect our schools, to connect our young people. I believe we have gotten to the point where if we don't start growing together internationally, that we will fall as individuals, as um, as nations. I saw over there in Tisabek scores of kids extraordinarily talented in dance, in song, musical instruments, and smiles. We have that over here in the United States too, which is why I believe that there's something that can be learned from each other. We have incredibly difficult, incredibly dangerous world problems, and it's it's not going to be the adults fixing this. Obviously, it's going to be our rising generation and what we will teach them. I highly advocate not watching television, not watching the news, even that on the internet. Because one of the revelations that came to me in my Tibet trip is that we have many of the same problems. We have many of the same strifes, pursuits, happiness, hopes. We love the same way. We hate the same way. But I guess the um, goal of the trial is how have each culture, how has the cultures retained who they are? How have they handled the problems that face us in today's world? And this is one area where I really believe that the United States of America can learn, because as the world knows, we pride ourselves and accept ourselves as the great quote unquote melting pot of the world, where many, many cultures have come here to start a new life. And so many cultures have been brought here But somewhere along the way, we have lost that foundation, that sense of who we are. But beyond that, I'm not prepared for those comments right now. But I want to stick with the schools. I believe it is very important for our young people to know that they are not alone. That there are other people, same age as them, who feel the same way, who have the same confusions. Um, but yet these problems don't need to be fought alone. They can rely on one another. They can actually have a friend in Africa, though they've never been there. A young person in Russia who's never been to the United States can actually have a friend here that they can talk to for free, right here on the internet. And it is so important. This technology that we have been given is has been given to us for a reason, I believe. And it's not just a matter of the companies building the ability to um, broadcast, in this manner. I'm talking about the raw knowledge that we have been given to put this technology together. And so, in doing so, um, I can only imagine the modern world difficulties that can be solved with the remarkable insight and creativity of our young minds. Can you imagine us, a school class in, I don't know, Hungary, and a school class in rural southwest Nebraska, talking together, talking about world events, threats of nuclear war, and gee, some kid had an idea that would solve that. And it's something that no adult has contemplated. But here's the trick: things on the internet go viral, and when they go viral, they stick in people's minds, and it creates ideas. And so I highly encourage, schools reaching out, reaching across to solve these world problems. Make a friend. Imagine a city boy in Budapest talking to a farmer boy in Kansas in the United States. Holy crap. Well, yeah, cows. but I'm just amazed. We all love technology. We all want our world to go on. But none of us seems to know how to solve the problems that we have. And so, I just highly advocate reaching out. Our rising generation, in my opinion, is a choice generation, highly intelligent, highly beautiful. They have incredible potential. And so, um, yet we all, for some reason, so many of our young people feel disconnected, almost isolated and alone, even amongst people. And so I just think it would really help if they, had somebody on the other side of the world that they can identify with, so that the world doesn't have to seem so big to them. Because now that I have traveled to Europe, I have come to realize for the first time how really small the world is, and how easily we can get along with one another if we just make that decision. I love the people I have met in Tesseract. I love them dearly. They have taught me a great deal, and this is one of those ways that I can help spread that knowledge. And so I will continue making some videos and helping to reach across the boundaries of countries and continents. Because now, in this day and age, we can do that. And so now we have the responsibility to solve our world problems so that we can go forward with a bright future.